We are going to get ready for the day. I have a few new makeup items that I want to try. So, okay, first and foremost, these inspired today's look. I'm so excited to wear these. I got them from Amazon way back, maybe last year or the year before. It looks like this, and they're actually not black. I think they're dark brown. They're dark brown lashes, but they are pretty dark, so it's like hard to see anyways. But aren't they so beautiful, you guys? I'm inspired by this. I want to do like a soft, natural look, and then have like flirty lashes. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to moisturize my face. So I think I'm gonna go in with the Glow Recipe Avocado Recovery Serum. This is so good to just wake up your skin, calm down the redness, and create a really nice base for it. It's so good that I'm running low, actually. I think I have a backup somewhere. I feel it. I do have a backup somewhere. I love Glow Recipe. They make really good skincare products. I had like a pimple here under my nose for the last 2 days. And then I randomly got my period yesterday. So I was like, makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna go in with the Glow Recipe Deep Hydration Serum. This is really good too. I am a very dry person, so the base is very important to me. The base is always very important. How you prep your skin, how you prime it is so important for makeup, because that is how your makeup grips on for the day, and it's what it's laying on. It's like building a house. You gotta build a strong foundation and then build up from there. That's how I look at makeup as well. Oh, and then this is kind of the same thing, but it's their moisturizer. I believe that I bought this at Sephora in a combination duo. It came together. See, I feel better already. For the most part, I have dry skin. I also have pretty clear skin as well, but what I do have that kind of stands out a little bit is my like red pigmentation, as you guys can see. So as much as I like to cover that up, I do think it's kind of cute. I feel like as I get older, I appreciate it a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and do my CeraVe. A subscriber recommended this to me 4 years ago because I was talking about how I always have chapped lips no matter what I use. It's always there. So they recommended CeraVe. This is a mini version. I have the big tube in my bathroom. My sister-in-law got me the mini versions because she used to work at like cosmetic location where they do like injections and stuff, and she had a lot of these, and so she grabbed me a few. But it's the CeraVe Healing Ointment. It comes in a big container too. The stuff is really good. Okay, now that our skin is prepped, I'm gonna go in with primer. I don't know what primer I want to use. I'm gonna use the NYX Hydra Touch Primer. I've been loving this since my makeup beauty guru days. So we're going on 10 strong years together. They just changed the packaging so it looks a little different than when I first used it 10 years ago, but this is actually a really great dupe for the Makeup Forever primer for hydration. And you really want to pack it into the areas that you need it. Now my face, I feel like, is so plump and ready to go for makeup. Foundation today. I do want something on like the softer, dewy side. For a while now, I've been using my current favorite. My best friend put me on this, and I'm so glad she did because it's really good. It's the Dior Forever Skin Perfect. The only thing about this that I obviously don't like, oh, by the way, it's a stick if you guys are wondering. So you do roll it up, which makes it so convenient to like travel with, and it doesn't make a huge mess, and it's easy to just apply, whip, blend, and you're done. The only thing is it costs about 6 organs. It's very expensive, so I try not to use her too much. I want to save her a little bit. Let's see what, I think I might use my baby today. I haven't used this in a while. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. I'm in the shade W2.5. This stuff is tremendously good. Like, it's incredible. A little bit does go a pretty long way with this foundation. And I want to focus majority of it on like this area where my redness is. And I feel like under my brows, I will say, when I'm doing more of a special event look, I start with my brows first because I need to really focus on my brows. I need to like be up in there and like carve everything out. So if I am going to a special event, just know that I do start with my brows. But today is kind of like a everyday makeup look. I'm not gonna carve out my brows too much or like pay too much attention to it. So I'm okay starting with my foundation. We just want to blend this out. I'm using the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH03 brush. This brush is about 8 years old. 8 or 7 years old. A lot of my makeup brushes I've had for a very long time, actually. If it's not broken, I'm still gonna use it. Are you guys like me where you know that the beauty blender is the way to go, but you are just so lazy to go wet it? Like, that's the part that turns me off about a beauty blender, is if I did not prepare it ahead of time before starting my makeup. Once I'm seated, I like to be seated. Like, makeup is like therapy to me, so I'm in my zone. Like, I'm not getting up for anything. I love that this foundation is easily blendable, but it's got a little bit of like grit and hold, so it has great coverage. Like, my redness kind of goes away, but you do still see like your skin peeking through, so that's really nice. It's not too heavy, and it's affordable. Probably one of the best foundations. I actually want to go grab a L'Oreal L'Oreal Hydration Foundation that I saw on TikTok. But I feel like now drugstore products are so good, you guys. Like, can we talk about e.l.f. Cosmetics and everything they have come out with in the last year? It is truly amazing. This is the Tower 28 Serum Concealer. I'm in the shade CC. That's what it says. There's no shade number, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this under my eye. You know what concealer I haven't used in a while, friends? The Shape Tape. Tarte Shape Tape. I just realized a lot of you guys watch the videos to get ready for work. And this is kind of cool. We're both getting ready at the same time. Yeah, I haven't used the shape tape from Tarte in a while. Maybe next time we get ready together, we can play with that one. This is the BK Cosmetics A506 brush. I got this off the TikTok shop. It was the hype for a little bit. I absolutely love the TikTok shop for a few reasons. One, they have really cool stuff on there. Two, sometimes you get really good discounts. Three, one of the reasons I love TikTok shop so much is that it is a way, it is a stream of income for so many people. And like, I'm not just talking about content creators and influencers. I'm talking about it has become an income for stay-at-home moms. It has become significant incomes for people that already have like 9-to-5s, and they're doing this as a hobby. They're making TikTok shop videos as a hobby. What I'm trying to say is it's provided a stream of income for everybody. And I think that is probably one of the reasons why I love TikTok so much, is that it is just a playing field where everybody's included. There's room for everyone to do what they love, share their passions, grow from there. Everyone is able to have a chance to, do what they love online and possibly also support their family with that stream of income. And I think that's wonderful. I feel like it's provided this place where, I don't know, it kind of feels fair, But I just love, and I'm so inspired by these people on TikTok that create these TikTok shop videos. And they make so much money, and it's just amazing to watch. This concealer blends like a dream. But yeah, personally for me, I hope that TikTok stays around, because I don't think a lot of people realize that it's provided a lot of opportunities for everyone. But then think about the businesses too, like all the businesses that were able to transition over to TikTok as another platform to sell their products on. Like, that is just amazing. I feel like both the consumer and the producers were like, both are happy on either side, and that's amazing. Ooh. But yeah, I was watching this mom, and she is a stay-at-home mom, which is probably one of the most amazing jobs ever. Stay-at-home moms have such a difficult job at times, but I'm sure it's so rewarding, and I feel like they do so much, and should definitely be recognized. But what should I do? I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. This powder is really good, but you gotta be light with it. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, I was watching this mother, and she is a stay-at-home mom, and she does she just started maybe like 6 or 8 months ago on TikTok shop, and she just makes video in her free time, and it's provided this amazing income for her, and it just makes me so happy. She's just honestly making videos and recommending things that she loves and things that she already has around the house. And it's just so cool. I love it. So this powder is really good. It's the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. I am dry, so I would not wear this directly on my skin. I would have to wear this on top of a foundation of some sort, or else I would have dry patches. But you want to be very light with it because it does give you extra coverage. I think about this often, about how much social media has changed. Like, I remember graduating high school in 2012, and social media was not like this. This was not like a job opportunity. I remember Instagram had just gotten popular back in 2012. Like, I did not think that, fast forward to now, it's people's full-time jobs, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Can I just say something that makes me giggle a little bit? I'm pretty sure I started this video saying I want to do something very light and dewy and glowy. I feel as if I have full coverage on. And I'm not mad at it. By the way, this is the Milani All Over Blending brush. It's amazing for blending and focusing on certain spots, like under the eye, around the nose, areas that's hard to get into. I think one of the reasons that a lot of people don't start social media is the fear of what they'll look like, and the fear of possibly what friends and family will say, or just what people in general will say. Because I've heard that before. I've definitely have gotten messages that have asked me, like, I really want to start social media, but I'm really nervous. I'm kind of scared what people will say. And I think my only advice is, if you live your life focusing on what other people's opinions are of you, you are not going to be able to do the things that you love in life. It is a very hard thing to kind of learn. I think that's something that, since I was on social media since I was 21 to now, I'm 31 now, majority of my 20s, I felt like I was trying to like impress a lot of people in my life, whether it was family or people in the industry or my friends. I never really spoke my truth, and I felt like it was kind of hard to really find myself through all of that. And then also on top of that, I feel as if when you reach a certain amount of views, you start getting opinions, and sometimes those can turn into hate, and nobody likes reading comments about themselves. And all the horrible things that other people have to say, behind a screen and in the comfort of their home. And it sucks reading those things. But I think at the end of the day, you have to remember that you know who you are as a person. You know exactly what you're focused on. People are allowed to have their own opinions, whether it's about you or the new burger at Chick-fil-A. People are allowed to have their opinions, but it doesn't mean that you have to listen to them, and it doesn't mean that it's true. I think what I tried to focus on in my 20s was how I reacted to things. And I always asked myself, does this individual matter to me? Are they important to me? Because to be honest, if not, then like the opinion doesn't matter too much. But I totally get it. It's so, as much as social media has been amazing, I totally understand that it's provided this other form of bullying, and has like kind of like allowed judgment and bullying and all of these other things to be on a different level because people are so comfortable behind a keyboard. But I think that when you really are focused on what you love to do, nothing else really matters. Okay, I'm gonna go in with bronzer next. Let's see what I want. Let's see. I really like this one. Butter bronzer. I've been doing social media and pretty much grew up online. All of my 20s pretty much, except 1 year. So I would say majority of my 20s, you know, getting out of high school, going through college, changing my major, meeting my husband, having friendship breakups and makeups and boys here and there, and trying to have a career, living at home, moving out, things like that. Everything that you go through your 20s, I did, but I kind of did it in the public eye. So it was kind of hard sometimes because in real life, I'm trying to grow up and I'm trying to find who I am, and I'm making all these mistakes, but I felt like in the public eye, I couldn't do all of those things because I'm not too sure why, but a lot of people either have an issue with you changing or they judge you for changing. So another thing I've learned in my 20s is you can't make everyone happy. You are going to drive yourself absolutely insane trying to make everyone happy. So at the end of the day, the best thing you can do is be the best version of yourself that you can be, and just enjoy life and go with the flow. That is the best thing that you can do. I think I spent a lot of my 20s reading comments about me and taking in. And I think some of the things that I read are valid. I think that a lot of the things throughout my 20s that I read really helped me grow as a person. I would read something and it could be negative and I'd be like, they're right. That's a valid comment. They're right. But you see how like it all comes back to how you react to things. You can't take everything personally. You have to react to it because then you can categorize it in your head and see if it's something that is useful, that can help you grow, or this is literally someone who just hates the guts out of you and doesn't really care about you, you know? That bronzer is so good. But yeah, I think it's, it's difficult sometimes. I'm gonna go in with Milani Luminoso, my favorite blush. I think it's difficult sometimes to just grow up in general because we are all a little bit scared no matter how old we are in life, whether we're 19, 25, 30, 35, 40, whatever. I think we're all a little bit scared As you get older, you have more things to worry about. As you get older, you worry about things that are further in the future. You know, you think about, okay, well, what's the next step in life? What am I going to do in a few years, you know? What are things I can do now, decisions I can make now so I can have a comfortable future? You start thinking about kids. You start thinking about buying a house. Is this the career that I want to be in? Am I happy? What are things that I want to do in my life before a certain age? So I feel like we just think too much as adults. There's constantly thinking and worrying, and I'm going to be blunt, like, as you get older, money, things are expensive. You guys know, like, the last 5 years, things have gotten so expensive in life. Don't we all wish that we can just be little kids? When we were young, we wanted so badly to grow up. And now that we've grown up, we so badly want to be little kids. And what was your biggest worry when you were little? The test that's next week? Like, what was the biggest worry we had? I couldn't tell you. This blush is so pretty. Hi, baby. Oh, he has his headphones on. I was like, so rude. Why are you ignoring me? You can't tell me that's not the prettiest blush in the entire world. Milani Luminoso. I've got a protein shake. Milani Luminoso. I love it so much. I have backups of it. I'm so glad I didn't do soft makeup, because this looks good. The skin looks amazing, friends. Wow. Oh, I feel so pretty. I also think something that I could work on for myself personally is cut yourself some slack, Kim. So hard on myself. But I think the reason that I am hard on myself and I put so much pressure on myself is because I'm taking care of so many people. That's just the honest truth. I feel like I'm taking care of a lot of people, you know? And like, I love those people in my life, don't get me wrong, because I want to be there for them. And I feel like I am in a situation where I'm so blessed. I have so many blessings in my life, and I'm so grateful for that. And I want to be able to give back to the people in my life that I love. But when you do that, when you know, it does cause like a bubble, I guess you could say, of pressure. I don't know, like, for example, I love my mom. She's worked so hard her entire life to bring my siblings and I to the U.S. You know, my mom grew up extremely poor. She was the baby. She was the eighth kid out of 8 kids. She was the baby. And her biological mother gave her away as a little kid because they didn't have money. And you know, back in the day, like, it was normal to have 11 kids. Like, I think Carlos's mom is like, she has like 11 siblings. But yeah, my mom didn't grow up. My mom grew up knowing what love was, but she didn't grow up feeling what love was. And I think I always wanted to give that to her, because she also lived her life not having a husband. And I remember my mom telling me, like, I've been in relationships, but I don't know what it's like to be loved. And I think that's something I can give to my mom, is the feeling of, hey mom, like, I want to be there for her, you know? And she's also worked so hard to provide this life for me and carve these opportunities for me to go to school and, you know, have a comfortable life where I didn't have to worry about what was going to be for dinner or lunch or breakfast, or am I going to have money to, you know, get to school tomorrow? Like, those were things that she had to worry about. You know, she only went to school until 3rd grade because that's all they could afford. And then she just started working right away ever since 3rd grade, hustling and bustling, and she is truly my hero and a strong woman. If you could hear my mom's life story, like, all my complaints are gone in life, everything. But because of that, I don't want my mom to like lift a finger or worry about anything during these years. She just turned 71. Crazy, because in my head I always think that my mom is 50 years old, but she just turned 71, and I love taking care of her. I love providing for her, you know. Carlos and I love providing for both of our moms. We love taking care of them, anything that they need. We're the first ones there. But it does like create this stress, because now you're worrying about another person. And I'm sure it's just gonna add on to the list once I have kids, because then you know, you have these little humans that you made and brought into the world, and you not only have to worry about them financially and then worry about their future, but then you're kind of worried about how the world's going to treat them. And as much as you want to protect them from all the bad in the world, you can't. You know, things are going to happen. All you can do is help and mold them into strong individual humans, and hopefully they are strong enough to deal with the world and use all of the resources they have to react to every situation. I am a type A person. My Google Calendar is my best friend. But I will tell you, as much as you plan in life, things don't go accordingly. Just gonna do very light brows. I feel like I always look a little bit better with my eyebrows extended just a tad. And then let's go in with, sorry guys, I'm going to go in with a brow gel. This is the Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt. Come on. Why isn't it focusing? There we go. Let me see. Michelle's coming over today, and I'm like, did my best friend leave yet? Oh, okay. She's on the road, you guys. She's on the road. Perfect timing. I have another video that I'm filming right after this, so I have time. Oh, this brow gel is so good, my friends. I got it in the color black brown. This is really good. Wow. When you look at the brush, one side is longer, and that's the one that's coating my brow hair right now. And it is amazing. Oh, you guys have to try this. Wow. My brow hairs look so good. Okay, let's start with, gotta push myself back a little bit. Let's go in with mascara. Lash glue. Okay, cool. La 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 la. Oh my god, the brows look so good. The brow gel sculpting I just used, so good, you guys. I need a mirror. Oh, you guys, life, life, life. Don't you just love life? I feel like I used to be, like growing up, I feel like I used to be so negative about life. And I'm not a perfect person. I don't think anybody in this world is perfect. I don't think there's one person in this world that hasn't made one mistake or said or done something wrong. Everyone has their flaws. But I remember growing up, like, instead of like working on myself, I would like judge other girls and be so jealous of them. And I would like say or do mean things, and then as time went by, the roles reversed. You know, I got made fun of and I got talked badly about, and it didn't feel too good. So you have to treat others the way that you want to be treated. Karma is a real thing. But that's just, you know, part of growing up. Like, you just have to live and learn. But I do think, you know, looking back on like my very younger years, that instead of working myself, I think I was just jealous and I wanted things that other people had. And sometimes that causes a lot of anger towards the other person, when really I had to learn that it was anger towards myself, because I wanted to accomplish things myself, or I wanted things that other people had. And I think that when I changed that perspective and that mindset in life, it took me way further than being on that negative side of the world. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I look back and I'm like, wow, I've grown so much as an individual, and I'm so grateful for it. And I'm so grateful for all the lessons that I will continue to learn as life goes by. And if you don't have this eyelash curler, you're missing out. However, I will tell you, I don't love the price. It's $25 for a lash curler, but it's the Shiseido one. But if you have strict lashes that will not curl, oh my god, this stuff is so amazing. It not only curls, but it keeps it all day. Isn't it crazy that when you're young, you want to be everybody else but yourself because you want to fit in so badly? I think that's the beauty of being in my 30s now, is it feels so good to finally feel myself. And focus on the things that make me happy. This is a really good mascara. They're Real Magnet Benefit Mascara. But yeah, I remember when I was younger, growing up, I grew up in a small town and majority of my friends were white and I wanted to be white. I like was so embarrassed to be Asian, God forbid. Like oh my God, I hated the fact that I could speak a different language. I hated the way I looked. Like I just didn't, you know, love myself. And then in high school, I was dating this guy and he had, you know, a lot of black friends, and at the time I wanted to be cool, so I would say things online and do things that weren't really me. I was like 18. Yeah, 18 at the time. So embarrassing to look back on, but I would like go online and I would try to show off and like look up rap songs and tweet lyrics with like inappropriate words, and I thought it was so cool to like go on Twitter and like say certain lingos, and it was, looking back now, I'm so embarrassed by it, and it was just so inappropriate. And that was me living in California already. I created this like fake life on social media because I wanted to feel cool, you know, like I wanted to impress my I guess you could say like the people back home in my small town. I wanted to be like, look at me, I live in California. I was still messing around with my ex-boyfriend at the time while I was living in California. We had dated for like a few months into my first year of college, and I was always on Twitter like tweeting inappropriate things. And you know, talking trash. Like I thought I was some like badass person. Truly a lost soul. Truly. Now, and I'm like, damn. You wanted to be everybody else but yourself. And I'm sure you guys probably have seen the tweets. They were inappropriate. They were me tweeting song lyrics. So I would like write out the N-word on Twitter because I wanted to impress his friends and make them think I was cool. I was stupid. I was young and stupid and small-minded and so freaking sheltered in my, you know, privileged life growing up that I didn't realize the capacity of what I was saying and how it could affect other people. And I need new lash glue because this is falling apart. So usually when I do lashes, I do some liner. But I think today I'm just going to put these on and just call it a day and see how they look. Because I kind of want them to peek through. I think the liner might be a little bit too dark. Okay, you guys. Hopefully these look pretty. I know I'm not going to do a liner like I said, but I do want to get a crayon. Like a black crayon of some sort. And just draw a little bit on my waterline because I feel like that would help blend it in a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. I always get these like acid like reflux burps or whatever they're called. Because I didn't eat anything yet. I'm waiting for Michelle to get here because we're gonna eat spring rolls. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're pretty. You guys, oh, hang on, my eyes are watering. Oh my god, my eyes are watering. Ooh, they're pretty. The absolute worst is when you put on lashes and you cry and the inner corners is... Oh my god. My inner corners is wet. The lashes are so pretty. Look at them, friends. They're so flirty. Oh my god. I'm gonna do MAC Cosmetics Lip Liner in Soar. Then I'm gonna get my bronzer and add a little bit of shadow in my crease. Oh yeah. It's funny when you sit down, you're like, I want to do something soft and like dainty and not too much makeup. And then here we are. We got a little bit of a full glam going on. And then I actually love MAC Soar with the new Summer Fridays. The new Summer Fridays lip butter in hot cocoa. Let me get it real quick. You guys, oh my gosh. This with MAC Soar, so pretty. And, oh, it smells just like hot cocoa. It smells so good. It kind of gives like a deeper cherry Dr. Pepper. My favorite spray is the Charlotte Tilbury. So good. Okay. Sometimes I want to sit here with you guys and do a full-on cut crease like we used to do back in the day. Let me know if you guys would be interested in doing a cut crease with me because it's been a while. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, and hopefully you got ready for work or school or a special event. It's always so nice to just have a sit-down, chit-chat kind of vlog style video. I appreciate you guys listening to me and just always being such a good friend to vent to and discuss certain topics that maybe can be a little bit difficult to talk about. But I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day whenever you're watching this, wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, like this video, check out my mukbang channel. I've been posting so many mukbangs on there. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I would love to stay connected. and leave a comment down below. I would love to hear back from you guys, especially when we have like discussions in our videos like this. But I'll see you in the next one, my loves, which is tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow.